That round lid you nearly tripped over. It's actually a 19th century copycat of London's 1863 sewer covers, designed so drunk Victorian gentlemen couldn't drop their top hats down the hole. It turns out, round manhole covers were first used in Edinburgh, Scotland, where they cleverly prevented those heavy plates from falling in.
Aha, Doodles.
But here's the thing. For thousands of years, cities used whatever shape they wanted, squares, rectangles, even triangles. Then in 1868, London's Metropolitan Board of Works got tired of square covers falling into their own holes, like a bad game of manhole Tetris, and mandated circles. Back in 1840s London, the Metropolitan Commission of Sewers ordered every new cover to be round. No more playing Tetris with iron slabs. By 1863, Boston's Public Works Department even stamped round only on every manhole, like a metal speed dating profile for perfect fit. In London, engineer Joseph Bazalgette made round covers the norm by 1870, probably saving many a clumsy pedestrian. That lid's been there your whole life. But here's the thing, if it were square, you'd be in trouble. A square cover can pivot on its diagonal. One wrong step and plop, it vanishes into the abyss. But a circle, no matter how you twist it, the diameter never changes. It's physically impossible to drop through its own hole. It's like a clever puzzle piece. And engineer Edwin Bryant was one of the first to patent a round manhole cover design. Bryant's 1933 patent wasn't just clever. It was so good that Boston ordered 50,000 round covers the very next year, proving circles are the OG viral shape. In Tokyo, they even have manhole cover festivals, celebrating these circular heroes. And in 1869, Boston city engineer Ellis S. Chesbrough ordered 50,000 round covers because squares kept flipping like a pancake in a food fight. Meet Lucius Tarquinius Priscus, the Roman king who helped build a massive drainage system around 580 BC. Lucius didn't just dig ditches. He hired Etruscan tunnel boss Vulca of Veii to carve a 1,600-foot stone river under Rome. It was basically a subway for sewage, big enough to drive a chariot through. And yeah, they needed access points, so they carved square stone grates, heavy enough to stop a horse, but light enough to lift when the tunnel clogged. Problem: those grates could still fall in. One wrong angle, and plop, your maintenance guy's taking a very unscheduled bath. So in 1850s London, engineers flipped the script, literally, by casting the lip on the cover instead, turning it into a gravity-locked puzzle piece no drunk horse cart could dislodge. Except, it still let in rain, rats, and the occasional lost sandal. So they switched to solid stone slabs. Fast forward to ancient Greece, where Corinth's sewer grates were surprisingly round, like the modern ones we know. The Romans, meanwhile, used brick and stone to build sewers in places like Ephesus, with round openings for easier access. By 1842, London's Metropolitan Commission of Sewers, yes, that was a real job title, banned square manholes after one nearly decapitated a chimney sweep. London streets were a mess, with over 200,000 cesspits leaking into the Thames, making it a pretty gross place to be. In 1850s London, engineer Joseph Bazalgette tackled this mess with a radical new sewer design. Bazalgette's design used iron for the sewers, and soon, round covers became the standard, making cities safer and less stinky. Square covers, still around, but now they are heavier. A lot heavier. Lifting one, like bench pressing a small horse. And here's the thing about cast iron, it's brittle. Drop a square cover wrong, it cracks, like a cookie under a hammer. So engineers start playing with shapes. Triangles, too pointy. Hexagons, too many edges. But circles, they roll, they don't fall in, and they don't break when you drop them. Circles won out, and by the 1800s, cities like Paris were standardized on round covers, a smart move. In London, around this time, workers started switching to circular covers because they are easier to maneuver, like a big pizza lid. Picture this: a worker lifts the heavy lid. It slips, and down it goes. Square covers can rotate diagonally, and drop straight in. It's basic geometry. In London, reports piled up of workers injured by falling covers. Enter Edwin Sutton, a clever engineer who suggested round covers to prevent them from falling in. Cities quickly realized round covers can't fall in. They're too wide no matter how you turn them. By 1900, cities like Chicago were making round covers standard, and that was a whole lot of progress. But in 1902, New York City's sanitation department got circular, literally, issuing a mandate that all new covers be round, turning manholes into Mando holes overnight. Fast forward to Edwin Thatcher, the unsung hero who patented a round cover in 1873, and things started looking up, literally. Enter Edwin Thatcher, who in 1873 patented a cast iron round. Fast forward to 1880s London, where the Metropolitan Board of Works quietly standardized round covers, not for genius, but because their horse-drawn maintenance carts had round tool bins. Enter Charles Howell, a London engineer, who designed a circular frame that fit neatly into the city's existing sewer system. The courts agreed. You can't patent something cities already use. Miller's lawsuit. A total flop. Miller's patent dreams went down the drain, literally, and NYC streets soon got a new cover star, thanks to clever designs. In London, some manhole covers are still made by a foundry that's been around since 1857. But here's the kicker. New York City alone has over 500,000 round manhole covers, making it the heavyweight champion of circular sewer access. Lisbon, Portugal, has some triangular ones, but they're a rare breed, like finding a unicorn in the sewer world. Nashville once tried diamond-shaped covers, until a mayor's car got stuck on one in 1937. Oops. Triangular covers. Yep, a few popped up in the 1920s, mostly as a gimmick. Other cities, like Indianapolis, experimented with different shapes, but round ones ultimately won out for a reason. And then there's the weirdest one, the custom-shaped covers. Towns use them for branding, like a local mascot or logo. Meet Peter Barlow, a clever engineer who patented the first rounded manhole cover in 1874. Fast forward to today. You're walking down a Tokyo sidewalk scrolling on your phone. Then bam, you nearly trip over a manhole cover. Now, Tokyo has over 6,000 unique manhole cover designs, making them a fun treasure hunt for locals and tourists alike. Tokyo's manhole covers got so cool that the city even sells replica souvenirs, because who wouldn't want a sewer lid on their shelf? In Tokyo, some lids even featured QR codes, like a secret digital key to the city's underground world. In the UK, a single stolen cover can cost around £500 to replace. Ouch, that's a pricey pothole. New York City alone loses about 28 covers a month to thieves. Talk about a costly hole in the budget. Others hide sensors inside. These smart covers text city engineers if a pipe's about to burst, or if someone's messing with them. And yes, they're still round, because no matter how fancy they get, the physics never change. Turns out, in 1863, London's Metropolitan Board of Works officially adopted round covers, after a square one flipped and swallowed a horse-drawn carriage hole. That's when engineer John Waddell, yes, the same guy who built Toronto's first subway, pitched round covers as the no-fail, no-flip, no-horse-eating superheroes of the sewer world. Edwin figured out round covers are a perfect fit, literally, thanks to their constant curvature. No sharp edges or corners to get stuck. Triangular ones. Even worse, sharp edges. A lawsuit waiting to happen. In 1900, Boston's Public Works Department ran a test. They dropped a 300-pound round cover down a manhole. It clanged home every time, like a frisbee that never flops. But here's the kicker. It's also about efficiency. No corners mean no wasted metal. Turns out Boston beat NYC to the punch. 1869 saw the first round iron covers, stamped with a cute little bee like a subway token from the future. So the real answer. Round covers are the perfect mix of safety, practicality, and sheer stubborn engineering genius. And that's why, after 2,000 years, we're still dropping the same shape down the hatch.